If your manager allows, you can request time off through the When2Work system. On your main menu, choose Request Time Off. In your My Time Off tab, you'll see a calendar for time off. Note that dates in red are blocked by your managers and they won't be accepting time off requests for those days. Flip through the calendar to find the day and click on it. You'll see the date come up here. Enter how many days off in a row you'd like. Maybe you're going out of town and you need 4 days. That will run until midnight on that 4th day. You can add a comment if you'd like, and then click Request Time Off. Your time off request has been entered and sent to your manager for approval. What if you don't need the whole day off? We also offer partial day time off when you just need part of a day. Let's say you just need the morning off. You can enter just the morning hours. And if you'd like, you can actually repeat that for a number of weeks. So let's say that you want to get Wednesday the 23rd off. You can't work in the morning on Wednesday the 23rd, so you're going to put in a partial day request. Now you could repeat that. If it's every Wednesday morning for the next 4 weeks, just use repeat. If you have a comment to explain the time off request to your manager, you can enter it right here. Click Request Time Off, and your time off request is entered and sent to your manager for approval. One other note, if you work overnight shifts, you might have some shifts that actually start, let's say on the 17th on a Thursday night at 10 o'clock, but they run into the 18th. So you might think of it as a Friday shift, but technically it's beginning before midnight on the 17th. That's important to know, because if you were to click on the 17th and ask for time off, that will run all day until midnight the 17th. If you only want that time to run until, say, 10 p.m., you could go ahead and do it as a partial day time off request, so that you can still be available to work on overnight shifts that begin before midnight. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see a complete list of your time off requests. You'll see the date you requested and its status, whether it's been approved or declined, or is still pending a decision by your manager. Once a request is approved or declined, you won't be able to cancel it. You would have to contact your manager, sending them a message to ask them to go ahead and cancel that time off. But if your time off request has not yet been approved or denied, you can still cancel it simply by clicking here on the X. If you're allowed to view everyone's time off, you'll have a tab in your Time Off section. And you can see by week whose time off has already been approved and whether there's another request pending. You won't know who made that request until it's approved. Use the arrows to navigate through the weeks or click on a calendar to move quickly through time. You can also manage your time off in the When2Work app. At the bottom of your screen, click Menu. Choose Time Off, and you'll go to the Time Off menu. Pending time off will show you a list of current requests that have not been approved or denied by your managers yet. Approved time off takes you to a list of your time off requests that have already been approved. These are the days you definitely have off. Everyone's time off will show you all of the approved time off requests in the account. Click through the top to see different weeks. Note that whenever there's a pending time off that hasn't been approved, you won't see the name, but you will know that there is a pending day off. That can be really helpful if you know that your organization can only have a certain number of people off on any given day. That might help you decide to avoid days that are already crowded with time off requests. When you're ready to request a time off, click Request Full Day Off. Here you'll see the same calendar with the same red markings when a day is blocked. Simply click through, click on the date, enter your comment, and click Send Request. Finally, if you only need part of the day off, or if you work overnight shifts, you'll want to use the Request Partial Day Off, so that once again you can click on a date and enter a start time and a finish time. so you can ask for just specific hours off. You can repeat that request for additional weeks if that's appropriate. Perhaps you're taking a 15-week semester and you'll always have a class in the middle of the day on Mondays. You can go ahead and repeat that for all 15 weeks of the semester, and let your manager know why in the comments section. Click Send Request and your request is entered. If you have enabled notifications to receive notice whether a time-off request is accepted or denied, you will receive an email, a text, or push notification so that you can stay on top of all your time-off requests.